Hello there everybody, how are you all doing on this fantastic Wednesday? I hope that you've been having a great week. I hope you enjoyed last week as well. A week is far too long to be away from such a very stressful game. Cheers to you, okayist. How are you, Giraffe? I hope you're both doing very well. Okay, so last time on Rimworld, so for those who don't know, exclamation mark rules, okay? Let's give a little bit, let's give some context. Let's also clear my throat a couple of times. This is a nomadic challenge, and the idea of the challenge is this. We are a group of tribal people. We can stay in a region for 30 in-game days, and once that timer expires, we must leave that day. We must take all of our worldly possessions, put them on our backs, put them in our pockets, attach them via string to the nearest camel, and then leave the map and abandon the colony. We have done this twice. And what we then have to do is travel to the next region and found another colony where we can stay at for 30 days. And the reason that we're doing this is so we can spend time researching, we can spend time hunting and gathering food, making items to trade, and then eventually get our research high enough to be able to use the starship. Get to the starship, make the stuff we need, and get off world. We started as a tribe, so that's going to take a while. But there's also another reason why it's going to take a while. The other reason is the ship is on the other side of the planet. So we have two things that are stopping us from being able to use the ship. Our distance from it and our inability to comprehend what the fuck it even is or how it works. So that's where we are right now. We have settled twice. We have abandoned twice. We founded a couple of camps, used those to kind of keep our food stores up. We've traded with a bunch of local inhabitants of this Rimworld. But now, we're in our third colony. Half of our colonists have the flu. And we need to leave. It is moving day. Right now, today, as soon as I load this game, we have to pick everything up, stack it precariously on the back of a nearby camel, probably Giles, and then walk into the wilderness with half of our people dying of the flu. This is not going to go well. So get ready for that. Alright, let's do this. Also, first time in a little while, we are listening to the melodic melodies of one White Bat Audio. Let me press this button. No? No? You're not going to work? Fine. I'll do it myself. There we go. How's that? White Bat Audio, Carl Casey. Just an endless library of fantastic music that is DMCA free. And I mean, like, what more could you ask for? But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and mute this because Rimworld has its own soundtrack that is also fantastic. Alright, load the game. Moving day! We're going to be loading this save a couple of times, I feel. But let's see. Also, I need a setting. I need a mod that introduces a setting, and the setting is begin paused. There we go. Because that's my reaction time. We can't waste a second. I just wasted 3. Alright, so here we are. Here's all of our animals. They're all sleeping. It is the 7th of August. And you may notice that in the top right of the screen, the 7th of August is moving day. We have a new colonist by the name of Mosquito. They're doing really well. They're hiding in their room right now. So yeah, there's that. We got attacked. Oh yeah, last time we got attacked by mech hives and random like machine random tribals. Like we got battered last time. It was rough. Alright, so here's what we need to do. Everything that can be uninstalled will be uninstalled, right? All of the beds. Every single bed will eventually be picked up and put in our pocket. Actually, this stove, what I'm going to do... I mean, do I want to uninstall it? It kind of has all of our stuff packed into it. We already... The problem is we made a stove when we didn't need to. We already had one right here. So, I mean, yeah, maybe we don't need to. Maybe we don't need to. No longer for prisoners. Uninstall this. Okay. Uninstall that. If we end up leaving the normal bedroll behind, it's not the end of the world. I don't think we're bringing a table. Not this time. We've done that a few times. I think we're not doing that anymore. Because as funny as it is, we simply don't need a table on our pilgrimage, do we? I do still love that we got a war elephant out of this. Frankly, fantastic. How are the animals doing? They are hungry, and we do not have kibble, or do we? Do we have kibble over here? We do not appear to own any kibble. Yeah, no, we do. Sick. we have 6. 6 kibble. All right, so let's check. Oh yeah, heat stroke. That's good. That's gonna help. It's 33 degrees indoors. My God. Hold it open, Sam. Go ahead and. I'm gonna move you there to open the door. 34 degrees. Okay, hold open. Hold open. We don't really have time to create a more elegant solution than this, so this is the solution. Go there. All right. Now, health. Flu. 28% to 27%. I fear for Taffy. Okay, Monkey's doing good. 40% to 24%. That's encouraging. The game is muted. I apologize. So Monkey's good. Monkey survives. Vulture. Vulture is not good. Vulture may not survive. Alright, they can be tended in 13 hours, so bare minimum we cannot leave until they're tended again. Tend quality of 28%. Who doctored you? Who was it? Give me their name. Does it list it here? No, because this is just social stuff. Damn. I don't get to know who's responsible for this atrocity. Because I know that was done with fucking herbal medicine, which can go up to 70%. And we rolled a 27. Or 28. That's atrocious. Anyway, is mosquito flu ridden? No. Alright. We have 3 people with the flu. Do any of our animals have the flu? No. Many of them are childbearing, but that's about it. Rosie definitely gets herbal medicine because Rosie is a colonist, and you can't convince me otherwise. Alright, so uninstall this. Let's uninstall the good chairs. The excellent chair is obviously coming with us, right? We can all agree with that. Good, excellent, excellent. Okay, we leave the rest. The rest are superfluous. Okay, so that's everything we care about. I don't know if we need the stools, but I'm uninstalling them anyway. I'm uninstalling them, if you will. You wouldn't. Why would you? Alright, so that's all of that. Animals are good. Traveling. Okay, so we do have a good amount of packaged survival meals. What we don't have a good amount of is, well, food for the animals, honestly. This hay grass ended up not growing quick enough, which I did fear. That's a problem. I don't know what to do about that. I guess we'll just be feeding them potatoes. That's the goal here. Well, we've definitely learned a few things with this colony. Smaller is better. This building is too far away. Roads are good. Pens need to be absolutely enormous, and also it might be time to sell the sheep. I've been thinking about this. I think that the sheep might be done. We might keep a couple of sheep around for wool, but we will not be using them for food because this just doesn't function. Like I know I looked it up. when I started this challenge. And I looked up what like real life nomadic tribes did, and they did bring grazing cattle. But do you know what they also had? 6 months instead of 30 days. And so, you know, it just doesn't really translate quite as well as you would like. So the sheep might be going. And that's fine. That's okay. They've served their purpose. These components exist, and that's a shame. It is, really. Okay. Let's get these doors open. Fantastic. You can go back to bed. You can go back to bed. Vulture, now you can go back to bed. Congratulations. Hopefully you will now not die of a heat stroke. Monkey needs medical treatment. Why? For the flu? Okay. Who's our other medical individual? Right, we have 2. It's been a week since I've played, so things may not come to me as quickly as you would like, and I apologize. Especially those of you on YouTube, I do apologize for no video last week. I hope you can forgive me. And also, I hope you can advise me, because this is getting difficult, and I need all the help I can get. Alright, so Vulture is obviously astoundingly good at medicine. If she dies, that is a twist of irony that I am not happy with. Humps is the other good one. Alright, Humps. Tend. Like, immediately. Go. Having the door open actually does make a difference. Okay, 50% tend. Not the best, but not terrible. Her immunity is high enough anyway. I think we're probably fine there. Yeah, I think we're probably fine there. What we're also going to do, Humps, is open that door because Mosquito is an idiot. There we go. Hey, Mosquito's no longer hiding in his room. Look at that. I'm sorry I called you stupid. You're actually not. You're not stupid at all. And I'm sorry. Clean the barracks. Hold this open. When you're done, get there. Fantastic. Alright. So it is, what, 4 AM on the 7th of August. We have until the end of the day to uninstall everything and get off the map. For now, we just need everyone to sleep a bit. Medical treatment needed. Taffy needs it now. Tend, immediately, go. 25%? Why? Why do you want Taffy to die? Why? Why are you like this, Humps? Group of travelers from Bala Confederation are walking through my pen. Rude, frankly. Insulting. Sam is cooking. You love to see it. Rhythm is contributing. You love to see that. Penelope's given birth. That's probably also going to be sold to the next trader that accepts sheep. I'm sorry, do you accept sheep as legal tender? That still only counts as one. Cheers to your case. It does, actually. It does. But you know what? It's appreciated all the same. Thank you. How are you, by the way? Congratulations on a 5-stream streak. I hope you're doing well. Okay. I heard an elephant trumpet. I have never been happier. Alright, so Vulture is slowly losing her mind, I imagine. Yeah, cramped interior, darkness, sick. Yeah, that's... There's the breaks in it. What do we do with you? How do we not let you die? Like, the infection and the immunity are going at the same rate. Like, I'm pretty sure Taffy right now is slowly being outpaced by the infection. And that just upsets me greatly. In fact, I'm gonna give them both industrial strength. This is... We're getting the max strength Tylenol out. Because, you know, I fear for their lives. Why is Taffy so sad? Night owl in daytime, dull barracks, sweaty. I mean, you could also just stop complaining, my guy. What if you just went to bed? You don't have to be awake right now. You can go to sleep. Night owl in the daytime, in bed. Like, hey, look, I enjoy the nighttime as much as the next guy, but if I'm in bed, it doesn't matter what time of day it is outside. Monkey is dying of hunger. Humps is going to feed Monkey, right? Good. Immunity can be tended in an hour. And then, what about you, Taffy? Are you dying of food? Or lack thereof? I mean, technically. Alright, now you're asleep. Your mood should go up. It is 14. Okay, that happened fast. That happened real quick. When can we tend you? Tend now? Alright. Tend. Feed. How's Groundskeeper Willie? Great. Yeah, we, you know, autism is a necessary side effect of not dying of the flu. I will never understand, like, the propensity for everybody to just assume or pretend that autism is the most terrible thing that could ever happen to a human being. It just isn't. And people need to stop treating it like that. It's actually reprehensible. Alright. Okay. Good roll. High roll. High roll. High roll. 46. Okay, that might be enough. That might be enough. It might be enough. Immunity is 40.6 and the flu is 41. Anyone else feel the game is ever so slightly too loud? Alright, I think what we're also going to have to do is once you've fed Vulture, they have to come off of bed rest. Especially Monkey. Monkey's actually going to be fine. Alright, start uninstalling shit, because we got to move. Not assigned to constructing. Mosquito, congratulations. You're technically a builder. How does it feel? Uninstall it. You take this room. Uninstall everything. We should be able to take it, right? If I go to the world map. Blessing and a curse. What other can I contact to make up for random topics? I feel you, I hear you, and I agree. It is a blessing and a curse. Alright, so 30 days ago, look at that. To the day. Now, if I hit form caravan, I think the goal is to go here and then hit these two locations, so let's choose that as a goal. Everybody, right? I mean, we're taking everyone and everything. All of our animals. As crazy as it sounds. Do not automatically select, because I will select for you. The correct answer is yes. We have a lot of psychoid leaves that we never turned into anything. Imagine if this was hay. Just take those psychoid leaves and convert them to hay. That would have been a better option, don't you think? Components, yes. Cloth, sure. All the leathers, we'll use them or sell them eventually. Maybe. I don't know, actually. I'm saying that and I'm doubting it. As I'm hearing the words out loud, I feel doubt. Okay, we'll take the jade. I mean, who knows? Could be useful. Field stove, sure. Mining charges will leave. Turns out they suck. They're kind of fun. They mostly suck. If you have to go through the work of setting them up yourself, shooting them, running away, just mine the wall. Just hit the wall a couple more times and you will achieve the same result. Alright, all this, everything, yes. Everything, please, and thank you, and yes, and thank you. Alright, but you know what I'm not seeing here? Any of our buildings. So, yeah, we do need to uninstall those. If it's a fixture in the world, it is not brought with us. So that is a shame, really. Alright. Uninstall. No, you will not be playing Hoopstone. You will be moving this colony. Vulture, I want you to uninstall this right now. Because frankly, there's no sleeping in baseball or whatever. Where's Sam? Cooking 4 simple meals. You know, you think you're doing that, but what you're actually doing is dismantling the kitchen. You ever do that? You ever go to make breakfast and then when you're done, the oven is just laying in pieces in the middle of the kitchen? And you're like, how did I get here? I wanted to make an omelette, not scrub an oven door for 2 hours. That might just be me. Alright, where is everybody? You're uninstalling, you're uninstalling, 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 and uninstalling. Fantastic. Everyone's doing something. Love it. I deconstructed the oven again. Imagine if you could do that, if you could misclick with your own mind. You just be like, you go into the kitchen and you want to make breakfast, but you end up, you know, eating ice cream out of the freezer. Wait a minute. Never mind. I've just realized that misclicking in real life does exist, and I do it frequently. Fantastic. Alright, Vulture, I want you to uninstall these things. It's called ADHD. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's a real thing. It's real. You're describing a real thing that happens to everybody, everywhere. Yep. Okay, well this is going to be interesting. I wonder if we're ever going to be able to use chem fuel for anything. We have 700 chem fuel. We have been dragging it around, like, behind us for over a year now, and we still don't have a use for it yet. Alright, everything's uninstalled though. But that's only half the battle. It's 1700 hours. We now need to form the caravan. So, let's do this again. Form a caravan, send it here, accept. Literally everyone! Like, and everything. Yes. There we go. Alright, let's just go in here and make sure that we see what we care about, right? We have a dining chair, we have a hand tailor bench, a butcher table, a research bench, 1 stove. So who knows what stove we're gonna grab. It's up to them, really. Whichever stove Sam likes the most, that's the one we'll bring. Outfit stands, stools, because they don't weigh that much. An unfinished sheep robe, I'm sure we want to finish it eventually. The skeleton of a quail. We will be leaving that. Grab all of this, grab all of that. I don't see half of our armor. Should I be worried? Wait, why do I not see half of our armor? Hold on. Back to the main world. Is it still on the armor stand? No. That's neat. So it still contains... Wait, that means we can't use it. Okay, it's neat, but for us, for our purposes, it's inconvenient. Alright, Humps, I need you to stop playing around. Do that, do that. Okay, and now what I need you to do is... haulers won't remove items from outfit stand, and colonists won't equip apparel unless ordered to do so. I need to be able to access these. I guess I'll just clear everything, and then... Humps. Oh yeah, you don't haul, do you? You lazy git. Alright, sorry. Vulture, go into this room. This is a little weird. This is a little odd. Haul the stuff off of the stand. Oh, fuck it. You know what? Whatever. We just won't have access to half of our gear, and I guess that's fine. Uninstall. Uninstall. They made misclicking in IRL a thing. Why are you tending to monkey? I guess it's fine. Oh, it's not fine. Wait, Taffy was doing that? Oh, why? Why, though? Why? Why would you do this? Why did you do that? Oh god. Well. Shit. Tend. Tend immediately. Okay, thank you. Glad somebody knows how to tend. God's sake. What about your flu, Vulture? It's not looking good. It is not looking good. Alright. Everything's uninstalled. For real this time. Let's get the heck out of here. No, zoom out. Form a caravan. Send it here, except everyone. Let's say it like it's a meme. Alright, there we go. Yes, I'll take Sing Wicked in the form of a northerner. I guess we'll take these peelers because we might be able to sell them to somebody. Where are our outfit stands? Why can't I see them? And why does that fill me with a small level of dread? Where is it? Okay, where are you in the list, though? Like, what? Wooden, huh? Wooden outfit stand. Do you see it here? Okay, there it is. Alright. I hope that all of the contents of that comes with us, because there's a lot of value there, and I would very much like to have them. Okay, field stove, unfinished wool robe, all of our books, none of these chunks, none of these dead people, all of the weapons, all of the money, all of the useful items. And useless leather. Let's not get confused here. And a little bit of steel. Why not? 150. 250. 3. No, we'll just do 250. Alright. No blocks. All of the food. Every little travelable item. Like, next to automatically select travel supplies, there needs to be a button that says, no, bring all of the fucking things, you idiots. And then I can press that. I would very much like that button. I need to mod that in. Alright, we've got Groundskeeper Willie, yes. We've got Laguna, yes. We've got Rhythm, yes. Giles. Dutch, yes. Giles? Giles, yes. Okay, everybody's here. The gang's all here. The 44 kibble that we were able to scrounge together. You know what? Bring these. Fuck it. We have enough. We have enough mass. Not much. We are reaching capacity. When those 3 dromedary calves grow up, though, it's going to be a huge help. All right, that's everything. I guess we go. I guess we say yes. We say yes to the route. Confirm. All right. They will begin to gather things. This will probably take until well into the wee hours of the night, but that's okay, because what I can use this time to do is say... Caravan. Everyone. Can I click and drag something down? Oh my god, I can. I've literally never been happier. I've been using Excel a lot, and so that's the only reason I thought... Like, in my day job right now has been like 80% Excel sheets. So that's the only reason I was like, what if I just click and drag? And thankfully, the people who make this game also use Excel to an excessive degree. Alright, is everything ready? No, we're not quite there. It's the 8th. It's the 8th of August. We nearly made it. We nearly hit the deadline. But, I'm going to be honest, no good road trip starts until like 1 AM in the morning. Like, you can, you're always like, oh, we're going to be leaving by 8 o'clock. Everyone's bag's going to be ready. The family's going to be in the car. The dog's going to be in the car. The cat's going to be in the car. There's going to be a second car that's going to be driven by the humans, and the first car is going to be driven by the animals. And we're gonna be good. We're gonna go. And you say that, and then 11 p.m. rolls around, and nobody is ready. Half the bags are still missing. You still haven't figured out what route you're taking to the campsite. Did we make it? Why are we still here? We're waiting on you? We're waiting on the bunny rabbit. We're actually waiting on the rabbit. This is unheard of. Why did the rabbit get to choose whether it comes with us or not? Yay, we did it. We're on the world map. Okay, we're on the world map. We did it. Life is good. This defoliator will probably wreak havoc on this region for many years to come. We did not, in fact, get any of these components because we kept trying to use the stupid explosion boxes, which are now over here. Someone will find those and take great joy in them, I imagine. 1 a.m. That in Brother in Christ, that's redundant. 1 a.m. in the morning. I mean, maybe it was just my family. We never got to leave on time. But leave we did, and leave we shall. Abandon this area. Goodbye, Penny Lane. We knew ye so little. Alright, half of our colonists are sad, and the other half are dying of the flu. So that's good. It does mean that these guys get to rest, though. They actually do get to rest while we're traveling. And we do not get to see our items that are on the outfit stands, and that fills me with a deep depression. I am depressed. Well, shit. Okay, everyone's mood is actually improving. That's surprising. Do we get to forage here? Terrain. Average disease frequency, 0.9 per year. Forageability, yes, agave fruit. That's how we keep ending up with so much agave. It makes sense to me now. So yeah, we're going to head over the Menium Scrubland. We're going to head to Bilra Oasis. How is everybody's health? Is this really the best way to see it, huh? I am sad. Health. Flu. Can be tended in 13 hours. We cannot tab through. So, health. Flu. Can be tended in 10. Okay. And finally, monkey. I know your flu is good, right? Yes. 83%. You'll love to see it. Vulture's immunity is 59 to... If immunity is 57, flu is 59. That's bad. And Taffy's, I imagine, is the same. Yeah, 58 flu, 57.8 immunity. Okay, so the tent quality of 100 is actually patching them up. I think they might survive. Vulture, I'm actually worried for, though, because we really don't have a good doctor anywhere. Like, anywhere. Tent quality, 7%. Okay, so they actually are tending on the move, are they? I hope so. Kind of seems like they are. We'll keep an eye on that. If they are, that makes life so much simpler. I was afraid I was going to have to make a camp every 2 seconds and have them tend that way. But we're back on the road. So, for anyone who does not, or for anyone who, you know, the explanation earlier wasn't clear, we are now on the world map. We are without a home. Our home has been abandoned. We cannot settle here again. We cannot. Not only can we not return to this, we can't settle in the Menium Scrubland. We simply can't. So what we have to do is go trade to a bunch of little places and then go to our next location, which most likely will be somewhere in this region, maybe even as far south as the Tiora Mountains, simply because there's a few more Bala Confederation people here. There's also quite a few people that hate us, but pick a direction that isn't true. And I will reward you with a sub. Because, I mean, people hate us everywhere. So yeah, I think we're going to head around. We're going to do this prisoner camp because we need more people. And Trara could be good. They build things, and that's really enough. And this bandit camp has a machine gun in it called the Machine Gun of Conceit. And that machine gun, I think, has aim assistance, high power rounds, which is ridiculous. It makes it the high power rounds make it less accurate, but the aim assistance make it obscenely more accurate. So we're going to go and obtain that after saving Trara. But first things first, we're going to head to Bilra Oasis, get everybody healed up, get all of our stuff sold, maybe offload these sheep if we can achieve such a thing. We are moving very slowly though, because half of our colonists are ill. Alright, can be tended in 9 hours. Immunity has finally caught up to the flu. We're at 60.8% immunity and flu is 60%. I don't know why you get to see the immunity down to the decimal, but flu you just get the round number. I will never understand that design choice. Okay, Vulture is tend quality 92%. Who's tending you? I think we can we'll put you back to herbal medicine. I think that's fine. And then Monkey, you're going to be fine, right? You're literally almost healed. So you're just on doctor care now. There's no way that the flu is going to catch up in that time. So that sounds good. Let's keep our medicine for, you know, important things. Yeah, we've used 4 medicine already. Then again, this is what we're saving it for, right? These kinds of illnesses. Okay, no, we'll keep them one more round of industrial tech, just to get them caught up and ahead. Because I do fear for their lives and livelihood. But yeah, we're going very slowly, but we are going. And I guess that's something. Honestly, hilariously, they're happier on the road than they are in a colony. Like this is a true nomadic tribe. They do not function in a settlement that well. They yearn for the road. All right, everyone's going to sleep soon, I imagine. Surely. Why is Humps so very salty? Humps needs to sleep, but for some reason just refuses to do so. Could you please sleep? Also, why do we have initial optimism? I'm excited to be founding a new settlement. Wait a minute. When you are on the road, you get a week of initial optimism because you don't have a settlement yet? That's hilarious. Okay. I love that. Guys, sleep. I'm putting you to bed. That's it. You're going to bed. I'm sorry. I'm forcing it. Humps has tattered apparel. What is tattered about your apparel anyway? The tribal wear? We don't really have any non-tattered tribal wear, to be fair. Okay, fair enough. I was going to scold you, I was going to chastise you, but I guess, you know what? You're right. Carry on, guys. How is everybody, actually? We kind of sped through the night very fast. I wanna check on everyone's illnesses. Okay. Immunity has surpassed flu for Taffy. 76 to 72. Thank God for that. Vulture. Immunity, 76 to 74. Fantastic. Alright, I think we're good to bring them down to herbal medicine now. Sorry to micromanage this, but I mean, it's Rimworld. That's kind of the entire point. Monkey, how is your health? Developed immunity, look at that. Alright, so get to your bed. Alright, so I think we're actually going to survive the flu. Genuinely surprising, I know, but our colony is actually going to survive a flu that hit right as we needed to abandon ship. That was terrifying, but I mean, maybe I'm speaking too soon, but I think we're good. Alright, let's trade. Let's attack them. Alright, let's trade. They will buy our sheep, which is fantastic. Now, we need... Groundskeeper Willie has not, in fact, been neutered yet. We will need to do that. So here's what I'm thinking. They grow wool. We want to keep some wool. I think that's important. We need to... Yeah, okay. This is the last camel we're going to have, I believe. Because we have gone through... Oh, we need to get everybody, though. We missed Giles. Oh no, Dromedary 1 has an old gunshot in their leg. That is sad. Yeah, we need to do that. Yeah, the next camp we get to, we're going to do that with the dromedaries. But with the sheep, we can sell them, and I think we genuinely should. So we have a lot of young sheep. I think let's just do that. That gives us a lot of money. It also kind of puts us in a better position as far as feeding our animals goes. They get a herd of sheep that they can rear, and we get peace of mind, I think. We also need to stop breeding horses too, because we have a lot of horses as well. Actually, do we have a full rideable set? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe one more horse. Maybe... Well, no, someone's on Rosie. Never mind. Yeah, we have enough horses. Alright, what else are we selling? We should also sell some of these potatoes, because they're going to go off, right? We can sell the milk as well, because that's going to go off. Well, how long does it last? Deterioration rate 6 per day, but that doesn't tell me how long until it spoils. That really should be in this list right here. Like basics, you know, 7 days of it can exist for 7 days. We have a lot of cloth, but we're keeping that because that's how we make money. I'm selling these psychoid leaves. We can turn them into tea, but honestly, the money is more important right now. Get rid of these bows, all of them, every single bow. We'll keep the great bow because I'm a sucker for a good bow. I am. I'm just going to admit it. We'll sell the tribal wear that sucks. We will keep the rest. Oh, we'll sell this poor robe. We can do better than that. Alright, so that's 1,300 silver. Plus, a lot of weight off of our shoulders. Figuratively, but also literally. Just less weight. Alright, we could sell Laguna. Could do that. I will not do that. I didn't think about it. I didn't hesitate. What are you talking about? We have 4 dromedary calves. That's a lot. No, we'll keep them. We'll keep them. We'll keep them. They make milk. Not only that. Well, actually, no, they don't, because they're all male. How are they all male? How? How did that happen to us? So they don't make milk. But you know what they do make? Mass. It sounded better in my head. Alright, I think that's everything. Sell the milk because it goes spoils sooner. Yeah, there we go. Spoilage. That's what we need. Components, obviously we keep. Cloth we keep. We could just sell all of this leather. We can. That is an option available to us. But no, I think we'll just hold on to it. It doesn't weigh that much. Oh, we have so much wool as well. My god. Maybe we should sell some of the cotton. Oh, wait, there's another book. Bat Studies. Train Social? What? I mean, okay, we found a self-help book. I think, is that the first self-help book that has been printed on Rimworld? I think of all the worlds in the universe, this is the one that needs it the most. But I'm still surprised to see it. I kind of want to sell the shotgun too. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We don't need this. Get it out of my inventory. And once again, they do not want to buy any of my chem fuel. Except, alright, we traded with them. We traded a lot. 7 to 9. Okay, so now we've traded. We're resting. We can just rest here. Like, we can just stay here, you know? God, you're not still crying about being imprisoned, are you? Well, don't be such a prick next time, and then you won't go to jail. 77.8 immunity. So 78 to 73 for Taffy, that's good. Vulture is looking at 77.5 to 75. The margin's a lot narrower. You know what? No, I'm putting him back on real medicine, industrial medicine. I really fear about a bad tend just ending everything. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head down here. And we're going to prepare to take the prisoner camp. And what that looks like is I'm going to create a camp. I'm going to get all of our gear off of those frickin' off of those outfit stands, because like I need them and I can't access it for right now. It's just not in the list. We'll get everyone geared up and then we will attack. And we won't be in camp for more than a day or so. We might also try to sterilize the animals real quick. Maybe we can cut down a tree and potentially make a small like fenced-in area. Actually, we could just make an animal bed in a building. We'll just do that. That's simpler. We'll still cut down a tree. We'll just use it to house everyone instead of an camel. I keep calling them camels too. I'm sorry. They're not camels. They're dromedaries. But you got to remember, I played a lot of like Age of Empires, so you know, if it's a mystical, if it's like a desert dwelling creature with a hump on it, it's a camel. To the point that this colony they are the camel riders. It's just built in. And besides, we're on like a fantasy Rimworld. Who's to say that they aren't camels? We call them dromedaries. But that doesn't mean everyone does. Alright, okay. Let's see. Does this increase their recreation when the caravan is idle? I feel like we need to test that. Don't get to see that though, do we? Rosie's doing well on food. Mood. Luxuriantly comfortable. How did you get luxuriantly comfortable? Oh, you must be in the super bed, huh? You won that lottery. Show me your health. 86.3. I love to see it. And 86.1. Love to see it. Alright, yeah, now we can bring them back down to herbal medicine, I think. I think they are effectively safe. I might actually keep them on the world map until the flu is healed. Because, frankly, I don't see a reason to settle or camp unless we absolutely need to. Our visibility is tanked because we are, you know, standing still. Which makes it a lot harder for people to see us. Medical emergency. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to found a colony just yet. I assume Vulture will be fine. Extreme flu. 88.6 to... Alright, you can stay on industrial medicine then. 88.6 to 84%. That's terrifying. Whereas Taffy is free and clear. 89% to 81%. So Taffy's fine. Vulture is not. Those extra shitty 10s that Vulture got while we were back at Penny Lane, like, really made a difference. Yeah, we really need to stop these farm animals from breeding. It's becoming a problem. There won't always be a colony nearby willing to buy all of our excess sheep. And that's something we have to contend with. How is it going, Vulture? 91% basically to 85%. I think That's a large enough gap that I'm comfortable putting her down to herbal. I've said this a few times now and then second guessed myself, but this time I really mean it. She better not get like a 10% tend randomly. I will be very sad. Alright, speed up. I wish there was some way to see this without pausing the game. This is agonizing. $94 to $88 can be tended in 1 hour. Okay, so we're not out of the woods yet. We're not quite safe. Oh, hold on. I can do this. Oh, okay, nice. Look at that. There's a little extra tab you can open that I forgot about. This hasn't always been here, right? Don't yell at me. Okay, she got a 56% tend, but it doesn't matter because her immunity is at 96%. So she is safe. Taffy, I am assuming, is basically immune. Yep. I'm not gonna take them off of herbal medicine though. We have enough herbal medicine, and getting like an 8% tend could genuinely kill them. They're not that far ahead of the infection, so they are staying until the last possible second. Also, the fact that they get tended like immediately, there is no delay between the tend expiring and then getting reapplied. Infections on the world map might actually be easier than anywhere else, and I'm okay with that. I've played Final Fantasy. I've often thought that it's a lot easier to keep your characters healed once the battle is over and you're back on the world map. That's why I was so mad in Final Fantasy IX when potions healed like a third on the world map as they did in battles. I thought that was very mean. Completely ruined my my plans. Alright, so everybody is alive. Nobody has died. Everyone's happy too. Maybe we should just chill on the world map. Let's turn this into fucking Civ. Let's just play on the hexagons. Civ 1. Alright, let's camp. Let's get our gear set up now that nobody is dead. And then we can take on these quests. Alright, so first things first. Where are we? We're literally on a road. Beautiful. Okay, I wish when you were setting up a camp, or even start like settling a new location, the game put you in a planning mode and said, okay, where do you want to spawn in? Where do you want all of your shit to be placed? Because it would be nice to be able to look at this map and say, we approach from the west, and then we come in like around here somewhere, and then everything's a little closer to this building. That would be very nice. But instead you get plonked at 0-0, and now I've got to cart everything and everyone up here. This is a very unique problem that only I have in only this challenge, but it still upsets me. Alright, chop some wood. We have a hitching point, and now what I need to do is put it on 1 speed while we get everything set up. So I need bed roll. Oh yeah, and we're also going to be milking them like right in the middle of the road, so that shit's just going to be sitting there. Let's give ourselves a little stockpile zone right here. Just all the random shit we need. Let's build a roof over it as well. Let's expand that zone. Let's expand that roof. Speaking of roofs, deconstruct. Let's deconstruct all of this, get rid of that sandstone sarcophagus, get rid of these marble sarcophagi, get rid of that. And then we can set up the bedrolls once everyone's over here. Hey look, donkeys! Ancient lamp post. Yeah, so we want our bedrolls, we want our animals. Look at all these tiny calves with their tiny packs. Oh, look at Rosie with her enormous pack. Look at that. Look how much shit she can carry. I'm sorry, but she's the best colonist. She is. I would trade this entire colony for Rosie in a heartbeat. Without flinching. There's a rhino. Maybe we can get Rosie a friend. Giant Rafflesia. A rare giant flower that can be found deep in steaming jungles. You would think a giant flower would be beautiful, but this one looks and smells like rotting flesh. That's a shame. Rhinoceros. It can be taught to attack. Okay, good. That's the most important thing. I was curious, how useful is its horn? The answer is yes. Actually, you know what? Don't bother deconstructing any of these walls. No. Sorry, that was the opposite. Don't bother doing that. Keep the walls. Let's just make some wood walls. Let's just fill in the blanks like this. Fantastic. Alright, now we can cancel all of these, and off we go. Alright, we're slowly bringing everyone over. We have forgotten Dromedary 1. Oh yeah, and let's go to wildlife. Or let's go to animals. Look at how massive this page is. Oh god. Alright. The cool animals get on the herbal medicine train. And now what we need to do is say... no more camels. No more dromedaries. We will also say... no more... Okay, actually, you know what, the camels... I think we're good on the camels, right? Because Dromedary 2 is sterilized, and... yeah, okay, that's good. There's no point putting the other animals through undue stress that they don't need to go through, because... You can fail the operation, and it is not fun. Alright, so... you and you, and you and you. That was not meant to be a pun, but it ended up being one. And... you three. Actually, no. This is a much easier way of doing this. There we go. Can I sort by this? Oh, the thing's in the way. Hold on. We'll wait for that to fade. Slowly. Keep fading. Keep fading. There we go. Alright. So we've got... we've got Ram 2 and these 2 lambs as well. And that should be good. Because we have a lot more female sheep, so this is a lot less operations that can go wrong. And I think that works. Yep, I think so. Awesome. Alright. That should stop us from drowning under animals. Alright, so bedroll. 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 And one more bedroll, right? Bedroll. Any more bedrolls? I don't think so. I think that's enough. Alright, let's get these going. Oh yeah, let's also get... apologies, my nose is stuffed. So if you hear me sniffling, that is why. I think I forgot... you know what? You know what it is? I've been wondering why I've been sneezing so much today. We forgot to take our allergy medicine last night. In fact, that's why I couldn't stream last week. Like I had... my allergies got to the point where I had insane like pressure in my skull that basically made it feel like I was on the verge of a verge of a migraine for like 4 days straight. It was very upsetting. I did not enjoy it at all. I was capable of very little, and achieved even less. So yeah, that was not fun. I definitely need to take my allergy medicine tonight, that's for sure. Alright, install that bedroll. Sounds like a game show. Install that bedroll. And you too can win $1,000. Alright, give me this bedroll. Thank you. Alright, we see blueprints. We see bedrolls that have blueprints. Oh. Of course you had 2 of them. That's fine. You know what, we should make some end tables. And we should make a dresser. We should bring that with us, I think. Oh yeah, we also need furniture, animal sleeping spots like this. And make them all medical. Actually, sorry, why am I doing that indoors? Hold on. Why would I do that? This is the medical circle. It's where all of our medical animals go. Mosquito is going to grab Dromedary 1. You love to see it. Also, while you're down there, pick that up, pick that up, pick that up, and pick those up. And then rope Dromedary 1. Since you're here, like, just put him in your pocket. Please. Yeah, because you're not even carrying anything, Mosquito. You're lightweight. Sorry. I've always wanted to call someone a lightweight. I couldn't pass the chance. It won't happen again. So this will be a huge room that no one likes. But that's okay. Oh yeah, also bed rest. We can finally put this back down to 3 for everybody. We can put Vulture back up to a 1 in doctoring. Taffy back down to a 4. Don't ever, ever go near a band-aid again. Taffy! No, stop! What were we just talking about? Jesus Christ! Butchering a lamb over here. Yeah, let Vulture and Humps take care of it, okay? God. Vulture! How? How did you fail? How did you fail? Humps did fine. Of course it was Groundskeeper Willie as well. He got stabbed in the spine and the body and the left lung. That's hardly ideal. Oh, is your manipulation still really low because of the flu? But Humps is doing fine. Humps' manipulation is not that much higher than yours. Ah, dear. Sorry, Willie. Gonna have to change your name. Oh, at least these bedrolls got moved into the stockpile. That's something. All right. Still cleaning up the mess that we've made with Groundskeeper Willie. Just keep going. Alright, I worry about trying that operation again. Here, I'm going to add it, and I'm going to suspend it. Let's let that heal a little, then we can try it again. How's that? Damn it, Vulture. So how long do we get here? I don't think we'll have enough time to grow anything, right? How long does hay grass take? Takes 7 days. I don't think we'll have 7 days. And this is... it is rich. Let's try it. What's the worst that happens? The animals eat it all? That is kind of the worst thing that happens, yes, but sure. Let's try it anyway. Delete that. Hay grass. Go, go, go. Sam, how long does it take for you to cut a tree down? I guess around about that long. My god. Can we please finish the wall? Vulture appears to be hauling instead of building. Wait, oh yeah. Yeah, Vulture is hauling instead of building. Build! Look at that wood wall go up. My god, it's so fast. Wood may be the best thing to build with. Alright, Lamb 14 is no longer incapable of walking. You love to see that. Ram 1's doing good. Foal 2 immediately gets hooked back up on the spot. In fact, let's move this spot over to here. Yeah, and we'll deconstruct this. Everybody should immediately start grabbing our animals and moving them. Yep, you'll have to see it. Bring them all down there. There's so much more foliage for them to eat. They immediately start eating it as well, so that's good. Why are people sleeping on the floor? Humps, mosquito, taffy, vulture, Sam. We need another bedroll? Hold on. Bed. Yep. Yeah, we do. Alright. We'll drop one, I guess. Like that. Install it. Hey, hey monkey, would you wanna... Do you wanna, like, plant your bed? Alright, look at us. There we go, we're sleeping indoors now. And is this technically... This is still outside because we left a wall... We left a roof off. There we go. Is it indoors now? Yay, we did it. It's indoors. And it only has a couple of tombs in it. Just a couple of empty sarcophagi. Not to be grim or anything, but we should be able to let our colonists sleep in that. I mean, if you're traveling, you can't always pick where you sleep. Alright, so Groundskeeper Willie is not dead. But they nearly were. That is terrifying. Alright. Okay. So we are here. We have some things. Do we want to try killing any wildlife? There are some extra camels. There's a peacock. Are they trainable? No. That tracks. Okay. But there is a peacock though. And he's fabulous. Love him. There's a cobra. What? Are you trainable? No. I have a sentience catalyst though. I do. Does it actually poison you? Yeah, their bite injects venom into the victim. I fear though that they wouldn't be very good at attacking. You know? You ever just get a feeling? I think one arrow. Or bullet. So we will not in fact be getting a snake. Although you'd think that it would be very hard to shoot a snake. I imagine the enemies would figure out a way to one-shot it, one-tap it with a short bow. That seems to be the MO of enemies in this game. Oh yeah, there is one thing we needed to do. Outfit stand. Let's get them. Alright, drop that. And... where's the other one? Drop that. Okay. Now, install them both. Are we choosing a different one each time? No. No, we're just straight up not. Okay. There we go. Install them both. And then what we're going to do is clear them out. So I'm going to copy their settings. I'm going to make a little stockpile zone right here. I'm going to expand it to right here. I'm going to clear the settings. Dramsy Tracy, I'm going to time you out. Because I feel like asking someone to add you on Discord as your first message is not... It's very bot-like of you. So, we'll remove that. Okay, so, if you are not a bot, I apologize, but frankly, I have my doubts. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Did we clear all on both of them? We did, because they're linked, aren't they? Perfect. Not what I meant to do, but here we are. Priority low. That should take everything off of there. Actually, here's what I'll do. Give me this, priority low. Copy settings, paste settings. Priority preferred. Now, what should happen is everything here is going to get moved onto there. That isn't happening. It's actually not happening. It couldn't be less happening. Okay, there's a button. I can just do this. Get it out. I'll just do that next time then. Instead of any of this nonsense. Alright, but go back to the storage and let's check the You can put weapons on an outfit stand? Hold on. Really? We will not be putting weapons on an outfit stand, but what we will be doing is putting armor. And we will allow tainted. And we don't need utility. People will be wearing utility anyway, because it's just an empty slot. And as far as headgear goes, yeah, it's helmets or nothing. Pretty much. Alright, so now we have our gear accessible, and that's really all we wanted out of this. Orders, I want to allow. And we can uninstall those again. Fantastic. Alright, we've been detected. In 3 days, the Armome mech hive will begin arriving in the area. And the hay grass has grown a single percentage. So odds of that, you know, happening, odds of hay grass growing to a point we can harvest it are 0. So that's fantastic. Where is Grinsky Pavele? He is still recuperating. The anesthetic is wearing off, and they won't breed while they're attached to a caravan point anyway. So we will just let Groundskeeper Willie recover, honestly. Right, let's grab these berries for the road. Why not? And then I guess we will just leave. The biggest thing... Wait a minute, Mosquito, what are you doing? Mosquito, what are you wearing? I'm sorry, what are you wearing? Get that off. Yeah, get your patented approved robe. This instant, young man. What is this? It is a lotus. Ooh. The magic player in me is excited. But then again, the magic player in me is always excited. Hide in room. Night owl in daytime. Don't you have a schedule? Why are you not sticking to it? You literally have a schedule that says, hey, sleep during the day. So do that. I don't get it. You know what we can do? Hoopstone. Did we know we didn't bring the hoop? Alright, build a hoopstone. Build a hoop right now. Who forgot to pack the board games? Alright, build that. That'll make everyone a little happier. And then what we could also do is books. Oh. It's a shame that I can't just search... Oh, reading. Can I do that? Nope. Book? Why does it only pull this up? Does it have book in the description? It does. Book. So if I search novel... Aha! Okay. There we go. Novel. Alright, we figured it out. So what we'll do now is we will create a... Should we even bother with a bookshelf? We're not going to bother with that. We're just going to make a hoopstone, and that's going to be good enough for everybody, and they can stop complaining. Frankly. I want everyone to recreate. Everyone recreate and be merry. Actually, everyone's pretty happy. It's just slept in the heat. That's the problem. Ooh, it's raining. Growth rate, 124%. Seems low. Because doesn't this give like 140% fertility? Although, I'll bet you haygrass has a... Yeah, fertility sensitivity is pretty low. So you can just plant it anyway and it will just grow slowly no matter what. Because fuck you. Good. Also, I need to change Shaolin style. At the Shaolin style. I want to add utility. I want them to be able to equip utility things. Same with tribal only, actually. Beep. There we go. Look at that. Alright, Taffy is no longer hiding in a bedroom. I'd love to see it. Everyone is chilling. Animal filth, that's fine, it's a minor issue. Do we have any predators in the region? We don't, do we? A cobra. I'm not worried. Fantastic. Alright, so there isn't really much else for us to do. A raid is arriving in 2 days. So what we'll do, we'll let everyone sleep through the night, including Taffy for some reason. I don't know why everyone's hungry. We have food. Yeah, we have berries. Eat the berries. Berries are fun. See? Oh god, really? Berries are dangerous? Since when? 2% poison, food poisoning, poison chance. Really? Sake. Of course it would be Taffy too, the miserable one. Alright, wake up everyone. We got a quest to go on. We won't equip any of the gear on the in the colony. What we'll do is we'll do it on the world map, because then we can just drag and drop and it is so much easier. Like, I wish we had that gear menu in the colony. I don't know why we can't. If it's in a storage, just drag it onto a colonist and they'll go equip it. Instead of having to click them and then right click and go, hey, Humps, would you like to, like, wear this recon helmet? The outfit stands help a little bit with that, but still. This is very sad. It's deeply upsetting to me. Alright, well, everyone's up, so uninstall. They should descend like vultures. No offense meant, vulture. There we go. And now I think we leave. Reform the caravan. We're going here. Except everybody, everything. What are you doing? Take every... If it isn't nailed down, put it in your pocket. Take the extra chem fuel. We ended up with 30 extra steel. I don't really know how that happened, but sure, I'll bring it. I won't say no. Those outfit stands. Yes, please. All of these things. Yes, and thank you. Oh, that flak jacket is looking rough. 10%? Is it even giving any armor at that point? The answer is no. No, it is not. It isn't. That's a problem. Yeah, we need to make flak jackets already. Or buy them. One of the two. Alright, silver, yes. I mean, it's a table. I'll take the hoopstone ring. We could just grab the table. I'll bring the wood too. Yeah, I'll bring a table. What does it weigh? 5 kilos? Should I bring 2 tables? Maybe now we're getting out of hand. All of the animals, yes. When it goes from a checkmark to this number select, it scares me every time, but it seems good. Yeah, I will bring the tables. We will not bring the urns, though. That is too far. Right, send. Alright, and they're immediately back on the world map. Look at that. So what we can do now is we can do this. Monkey, equip a bow. Now, who's our best shooter? It is Sam, isn't it? This just shows health. Alright, Taffy's in severe pain because the food poisoning. God damn it. I hate food poisoning. It's probably leaving, right? Alright, well, we're going to wait for the food poisoning to be over, so I guess just stay there and rest while Taffy gets their shit together. Still severe. Come on. Work through it already. There's going to be 5 people here. I can't have one of us throwing up in the background. It's going to be very distracting. It's going to make everyone less accurate. It might unnerve the enemy, but frankly, I don't think that's enough. Okay, no longer food poisoned. Love to see it. All right, let's get to gearing then. So I'll give Sam the awful flak jacket because frankly it does nothing anyway. And then Mosquito, you get the slightly better one. Vulture, you get the slightly better one. And actually, Slow as Taffy, you get the slightly better one. Humps, I want you as far away from the action as possible. In fact, I think you should have the great bow. Are you good with it? No. But does that mean you won't get shot and then collapse from your asthma? Yes. Fantastic. Alright, so we have that. Chain shotgun nobody gets because it sucks, and I wish it didn't exist. Frankly, I need to sell it, actually. Shotguns suck. Alright, Mosquito, you get a helmet because you don't have armor. You get a flak vest because you don't have armor. Humps, you get a flak vest. And because you're going to be close to the action without a pop pack, Vulture gets a helmet as well. Veil, I don't think it really matters, but hey, a couple of people get that. Actually, I'm going to give this to Monkey, because Sam's going to be so far away that they're not going to get shot, to be honest. Taffy, you get a helmet. I do worry about Mosquito. You get a Veil. Sure, why not? Revolver has semi-decent range. Alright, so this could go very badly. There's really only one way to find out, though. Let's save. Questing. Alright, let's do it. Let us go and approach this prisoner camp and get our 7th colonist. And not have anybody die. Are we all excited? I'm excited. We're also attacking at night, so we should disorientate them greatly. That should matter, right? Surely that should matter. Let's double check the quest as well while we're at it. 5 tribespeople and an unknown threat. Also, they're the husband of Taffy. Really? I didn't even realize this. Okay, well then we should definitely save them. I was just doing it for selfish reasons. But now it's personnel. Alright. Which polar coordinate are we going to end up at? Zoom in. What the fuck is this? There's just an enormous... Oh my god, it's huge. Where are we, actually? Hold on. Okay, we're over here. And they are... Oh god. Ancient stockpile entrance. Ancient security turret. What is this? Hack it to open the hatch. Are these enabled? The valuable parts have all been looted or smashed. I'll bet you it can still shoot me. I'm almost certain it can still shoot me. These guys set up camp next to this? Look at this facility. My god. So I worry about what the unknown threat could be. So we have 5 tribespeople here. These 5 tribespeople have tribal weapons. Don't stand up. I know. It is crazy. Alright, so let us get a caravan hitching spot as close to the edge as we can. And I think all of our animals are asleep, actually, so we should be fine. Animals attack because we have an elephant. And then let's figure out how we are actually going to do the attacking. So we have this building here we can use for cover. I think that's probably where we want to go. We're staying the hell away from this shit. So I think, yeah, well, let's bring everyone down here and see what happens. Keep it on 1 as well. Actually, Humps, since you're so slow, let's hitch all of our animals and then you can join the fight, okay? I know I literally waited so that Taffy would not be incapacitated from food poisoning, but... Quails. But, you know, nobody has ever accused me of being consistent. So I don't think these guys are aware of us. Unwaveringly loyal. Actually, yeah, let's look at potential recruits. I know they have a prisoner, but still. Black Gargo should absolutely exist in our colony, because they think. And we have a worrying lack of that. They have a capacity for thought. If worse comes to worse, Gouda could also think, because not only are they too smart, but they're an undergrounder. So just put a research bench under a mountain and call it a day. And incredibly agreeable. Yeah, Gouda, we need Gouda. We need Gouda like I need cheese. Alright. Snake. Oh my god, look at the melee on them. And they have a steel spear as well. That's terrifying. 4 times as likely to start a social fight. Yeah, well, we're shooting you. Okay, these guys are here. Humps is doing their job. Let's do this. Oh, are they coming out to us? I sincerely hope so. Okay, Gouda is the one we want, right? They're kind, and they're bleeding out. Okay, alright. Do not fire at will. And do not let the animals attack just yet. Let Gouda bleed out. Ambus is going to bed too. Perfect. Gouda's going to go lie down. This is fantastic. Yes. Let them think that they're secure. And then move in. Fantastic. Alright, Sam, I want you back here. Out of range. Taffy, I want you up close and personnel. Mosquito, I want you a little further back. Cat just jumped in a box in the hallway and scared me to death. Was not expecting to hear that noise. Maybe hide behind this barrel, monkey. Oh, yeah, maybe you should. I think that makes a lot of sense. Alright, and what we're going to do... Oh, fire at will. By all means. Holy shit, yes please, fire at will. What are we doing here? Good, yes. Alright, so Ambus is down. Snake is down. Snake! Snake! We get a steel spear out of the equation, which is good. And we want them to die, so let's just leave them dying. Please fire at will. Alright, actually, you know what? I'm turning fire at will off. Because now Gouda has joined the fray. Do not fire at will, but do shoot this person. Okay, you know what? Shoot Gouda. Because they're coming in. Alright, good shit. Couple of headshots. Death in 9 hours. They're still coming though, somehow. Go down, Gouda! How are you still moving? Ah, and Gouda's dead. God damn it. Why couldn't you just stay in bed, Gouda? So far, though, so good. Alright, everybody back to fire at will. If people die, whatever. Oh, and also, yes, attack. Get close, get ready. Alright. War trumpet! Yes! That was cool. I like it a lot. Alright, shoot at green. Don't hit the elephant. For the love of God. Alright, move up. Mikey, move up. How are you... How do they get so accurate, these damn shots, man? Shoot at green. Shoot at green. I don't need you accidentally shooting... Yeah, frickin' Rosie already has a bullet in her hind leg. Alright, Rosie is the best colonist. All of the damage on Rosie came from our guns. I want Vulture to move up. Alright, they're fleeing. Black is the one we want though, right? Yes. Stop them. Alright, well they fled into that building, so they're dead. That's a shame. Alright. Ambus, we don't want you, but what we can do is take your shit. You would please do that since they're not dead yet. Alright, I know we have a colonist, we have a person. Humps is still trying to get everybody connected to that fucking rope spot. It's bad. What are you doing, Taffy? Leading ram? No, I want you to go here. Go here. Vulture, you're cleaning rock rubble. What if I told you to never do that? I need a space indoors where we can put all of our injured. I also need all of the bedrolls. And also, let's bring all of our animals down, because that's where all of our shit is. So I know you just spent the last, like, hour doing this. Do it again. But do it better this time. Do it faster. Alright. Why are you... Claim the door and walk through it. What are we doing? Tra-ra! Tra-ra, tra-ra. There's some I wanted to call it bass. There's some bass, some treble, some alligator eggs. What do we need to do? We need to free prisoner. Let's do it. I shouldn't have had Humps do that, though. Oh, is that why it wanted me to melee attack the door? Because it's a prisoner room. Alright, Tra-ra has joined. You can take him with you. Alright. We have a bed. We will claim it as our own. Congratulations, Tra-ra. Now let's look at who we get. Oh, they're good at thinking! Yes! They're actually useful. They are volatile and neurotic. That's unfortunate. Actually, sure, doesn't that mean their mental break threshold is effectively like... Yeah, their mental break threshold is 50%. Because they are not only volatile, but also neurotic. Wow. That's bad. That's not ideal. Alright, well, let's get a double sleeping spot down immediately before I forget. We don't have a double... This is not for prisoners. We don't have a double bed yet. We can get one made, actually. Let's do that. We have stuff. We have things. Let's search for wool, right? We have a lot of it. Drop the wool. And then let's also go ahead and get a... Yeah, I want this building to be visible. I want to know what's in there. Oh, Amber's died. Perfect. Claim the doors. The doors are mine. They may have belonged to somebody else in the past, but now they exist only to serve me. Alright, we have bedrooms. Look at that. We have sleeping spots. Vulture, I want you to be happy. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Clear, 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 clear. Everyone's forced. Everyone should now go get dressed. Clean the blood. We do need you to do that. That's important. And then let's also go ahead and get... Actually, Vulture, before you change... Perfect. Stockpile room. Look at that. These are forbidden. But this is a stockpile room now. Look at that. Perfect. And finally, on our very complicated setup of this little place that we've just come into ownership of, briefly, we need our bedrolls and stuff. Our animals are slowly being brought down. Monkey is bleeding out. Who else is bleeding out? Yeah, we need... This is now medical. In fact, claim all of this. Oh, is this tile? Paved tile. Does it make it cleaner? No. That's a shame. Alright, get those out of here. Why do they have rocks in their house? Why do people live... How do people live like this? / you know, like, single guy Reddit or whatever it's called. New setup, and it's just a monitor balancing on top of this slate chunk. Alright. Let's make this medical and this medical. Monkey is sleeping in the bed. Perfect. Vulture is tending to them. Perfect. They are on... Everyone should be on herbal medicine now, right? Oh, get on the herbal medicine train. My god. Please. Everyone's good. Fantastic. Alright. Everyone has clothes, right? Yes. Good. Mosquito. Mosquito doesn't not have clothes. Do you want to, like, wear something? Let's go to assigning, apparel policies, Shaolin style. Oppa Shaolin style. Yeah, just anything. If it's wearable, put it on yourself. Please. Taffy, is Vulture going to heal you? I imagine eventually, yes. Have you been healed? Oh, okay, you have. Perfect. Monkey is sad. I fail to see why. Just serious pain. Still going on about being jailed. Get over it, man. You're going to cause you to have another mental break in a minute if you ain't careful. Alright, so what we need now is... I need that wool. Oh. Mosquito's got it. Actually, Mosquito just got us new wool. Look at that shit. Alright, wool. Wool. Go ahead and we can drop this wool. Like so. And we can drop... Oh, we already have 100 wool as well. Way over here. Would you like... Oh, Sam's doing that? Alright, sure, why not? Let's get production on that. Bedroll. Make it out of wool. And who's our best constructor? It is Vulture. Vulture's just kind of the best at everything. But you know what, Trara? Congratulations, Trara. Hurrah, Trara. You now get to build. You also get to help with the handling. You get to help with the growing. Because everyone helps with the growing in this colony. Fantastic. But also, you get to think for a living. Eat, think, and be merry. Missing 25 sheep wool. It's got to be on the way. Sam's bringing it, right? Yeah, Sam's bringing it. Okay, good. And life is good. So we're going to stabilize here. We're going to get a new bedroll, a double bedroll for our dear new arrivals, our new addition. Hoopstone. Hello? Hoopstone. Hoopla. Alright, equip that. Sorry, I apologize. It's a compulsion. I can't help it. Mosquito, take that hoopstone out of your pocket. Set it up. I like the idea of people standing behind sandbags, practicing their shooting. It makes sense to me. You made it poor. Who made that? Nuh-uh. Try again. Do it again. We're not having a poor double frickin' bedroll. Do it again. Missing 85 sheep wool. How much did it take? 43? That's how much we lost? Alright, build it. Do better this time. Okay, there we go. Set owner. This is going to be Trara and Taffy. This is no longer medical. Get out of it. I honestly think like getting on the world map is the only thing that stabilizes our colony. Because boy, when these people get to a building, they get real fussy all of a sudden. Alright, that's probably enough bedrolls. I actually did not count. I'm just going to assume it is. And then we're just going to install them. Obviously, we have to install the legendary one. That's really important. Any others that are missing? That one's being installed, that one's being installed. This one is now installed. That should be all of them. Should be all we need. We have 7 people. Oh, we have a bed too. Yeah, we should really use that, huh? Rosie's been dying this whole time? Just because she's in no immediate danger, guys. Can we please take care of our animals? My god, she's been limping around. Hello, Rosie. Are we not going to treat any of the other things that happened to her? Please do. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Well, that's that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you guys not... Reserved by monkey. Alright, we'll work on that one then. Work on that one. Fantastic. Monkey has a bed. Everyone else has bed rolls. Everyone is happy. Is that the... Where's the legendary one? This one needs to be Vulture's. She made it. It has to be hers. Very important. Oh, and also, Monkey, go to bed. Get in the comfortable bed that we now own, okay? Fantastic. Mosquito is sad, but getting better. Mosquito is slightly happier. All right, we need a wooden research bench. Let's install that. And actually, let's claim this. Oh, we don't have, we haven't had a table this whole time because we haven't claimed it. It's fine. I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. All right, reinstall this right here. And then reinstall that right there. And this right there. We'll reinstall this in the barracks. It's going to get a little cramped in here, but that's okay. And we'll reinstall that in the barracks as well. Don't look at it, okay? Don't look at my dysfunction. You're not allowed. This is a podcast now. Strawberry plants, huh? I mean, I will harvest those before we leave. I wonder how long we get on this tile before the game goes, alright, it's time for you to move, buddy. I can just call it a strawberry plant, can't I? Yeah, and then they'll just... Yeah, there we go. Look at that shit. Stop eating our strawberry bushes! No! No, it was such a good idea. Jesus. Rosie did sleep on them, to be fair. She was ready. She was ready to eat those. Ah, well, there's the answer. 5 days. And it's only from the Orange Hill Pact. It's not the Mech Hive. Interesting. Okay. Interesting indeed. Alright, we'll go ahead and install this right here. And then do we have another chair? I mean, we have enough wood. We could make one. Let's just make one. Well, no, let's just grab one of the ones we brought. We brought stools for a reason, right? Chair. We brought stools for a reason, he said, picking up a chair and shaking it. See, look at the stool. Alright, let's get some research done. We're so close to machining. For the love of God. Taffy, I know you think you do this. You don't do this anymore. This is not your job. Tara, what the fuck are you wearing? Sorry, hold on. Tribal only, or Shaolin style, but not that. Take that shit off. Good God. Alright, we can get a couple of days of research in before the raids arrived. Before the hordes arrived. Ah, look at that. Look at how fast they're training their intelligence as well. See, this is what that's supposed to look like, guys. It's a shame we can't turn this rubble pile into, like, meaningful items. Ah, fantastic. Alright, you know what? Reinstall this in here. You get a very tiny room, but it'll be peaceful. It's not much smaller than the fucking barracks you find yourself in, actually. Hey, Taffy, work on this. I don't think there's... I don't know. I feel concerned about Trara and Taffy's relationship. I don't see it surviving Taffy's sleep schedule. In fact, I think... Let's put them on the same schedule. Because I worry that they're never going to spend time together and they're just going to grow to hate each other. Like, I feel like we never talk anymore. You're always asleep or I'm asleep. That's a real concern for a lot of people, though. You work night shifts. Oh, there's solar flare. Oh no, my Achilles heel, my one weakness. Just look at the wildlife. We have a timber wolf. We can get Laguna a friend and a monitor lizard. The two predators stand side by side. And they fought. Some say they continue to fight to this day. An endless duel. Why did you go into that tiny room, Rosie? Why did you do that? What do you mean you ate something you didn't like? What did you eat? Ate raw food. Why? We have food. Oh, hold on. Caravan. You'll be fine. You didn't get food poisoning. You're fine. See, you're happy. Grounds capabilities fully healed. Alright, perfect. Animals. I know you literally just recovered from the first attempt. There's a second attempt. Alright. We need an animal sleeping spot. We can put it right here. Let's make it medical. Let's make sure that Vulture does it this time, guys. Let's make sure that Vulture does it. Okay, Rosie, that wasn't for you, but I'm glad you like it. Let's get another sleeping spot. Make it medical. We need to figure out a way that Taffy and Trara can be in the same building. They're both going to be researchers. Yes, they both research. They'll be the happiest couple in the world. Yeah, absolutely yes. That's how we do it. They will work together. They will stare at research papers and test tubes, and they will find marital bliss. We've done it. How much does this weigh? Should we just get a second one going now? 20 kilos? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get another chair as well. Chair. Yes. Drop it. Get it in there. Vulture. Cannot we need steel and wood. Steel? We should probably look through the building too. You never know what you're going to find. You never know what horrible thing is in the building. It could be great. It never is. Let's get orders and chop wood. Chop this wood. And chop that wood too. You could do that, right, Taffy? Feeding agave fruit to Rosie. Good idea, great plan. I love it. This raccoon is dead. Okay, how did that happen? Who killed you? The Timberwolf! Ah, okay. Let's grab it. Let's also... What are we looking for here? Oh yeah, we wanted to get a workbench, right? Alright, let's go through this door and see what's in it. Taffy, you're not doing anything meaningful. No, you think you're harvesting a Drago tree. You're actually going to check this building out. Oh no, our bass rotted away. I forgot we picked that up. Oh well, what are you going to do? This room is clear. Fantastic. So we want to deconstruct. We need the room. Oh wait, you can sleep on these? You can. Okay, that's cool. You can't move them. But you can sleep on them. Interesting. Alright. Get all that shit out of there, Taffy. And then what we can do is we can allow this room, this door, we can not allow that door. And then let's get the stove. Let's get that stove. Sure. And then we can... Whoops. Oh yeah, we never hacked the other thing, huh? Could we try hacking this? I assume that these things are going to just shoot the shit out of us, right? It kind of worries me. Or is it dead? Oh wait, they could have easily shot us by now. Alright, I'm gonna do a safety save. Ancient aliens. Alright. I'm gonna do a safety save. I'm gonna deconstruct this. I'm gonna see what happens. Oh, okay. Deconstruct it all. Fantastic. Alright, now who can hack? Researchers will automatically hack. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. We've got 4 days. Let's go. Trara, earn your keep. That... No! We got struck by lightning! What the fuck? Are you serious? Shit. Well, they'll be put out quickly enough. Aw, you got burned. It's so sad. Oh, and frickin' Stallion 2 got a burn scar. And U9 got a burn. Let's make sure we have enough medical. Oh, we want them to be... Are we not going to treat their burns? Okay, whatever. I guess they will just heal on their own. He's detected his hat. He's been locked out for 10 hours? I did not realize that could happen. Okay, well, we'll try to hack it over the course of our time here, I suppose. Vulture, why are you not building this? 75 wood? Didn't we just chop a bunch of trees? That was all the wood we got, huh? Oh, because we... No, we didn't ignite all the torches. Because we don't own them. Jesus. Alright, well... I guess chop these down too. Oh yeah, we also need the stove. Didn't get to set that up. Install the stove, and then we also want... Although I think it's too late now. Butcher table, gear. Of course, Rosie has it. Rosie has everything. Raid's arriving in 4 days, so we've got time. Butcher table. I want to see what's through this door next. Big empty room, huh? Alright, what's through this door? I don't see any drones or anything. Alright. Attack this container to destroy it. Alright, we can deconstruct all this garbage as well. Humps, what are you doing? You're moving some more wood over there. Fantastic. Way to come over here and help. Melee attack that. Dive, dive, dive! Go, go, go! Can no longer count items in deleted storage. Oh yeah, that's fine. So we're not going to be cooking simple meals anyway. We're just going to be cooking packaged survival meals and making kibble. Amazing. Look at you guys go. Alright, so do not allow this one. Do not allow that one. We have a little more room now. And what did I need this room for? There was a reason I did that, right? I had a thought in my head. I don't know. Why did I do this? Was it hand tailor bench room? Is that why I did this? That seems foolish. But yeah, sure, why not? Let's assume that that's why and move on. We're cleaning the room. Oh, actually, yeah, we can set Vulture back to cleaning as well. She has nothing better to do. Let's haul those out of there. And then let's also go ahead and get some chairs. Another chair. Another excellent chair, might I add. Drop that. Pick up the chair. Put it there. Now, we want to make sure we have cotton. Oh, cloth. Right. It's technically not cotton, is it? So what we're going to do is we're just going to go to the animal that has cotton and do this. And a boom, and a boom, and a boom. And maybe a bit of boom. Alright. Now that we have all of that, this should be using cotton and wool, right? Wool robes. And cloth robes. Okay, so yeah, wool robes is most important. We want to make sure this is up to 7. Everyone should be wearing tribal wear. Everyone should be wearing a cowboy hat made out of the leathers that we own. Love it. That should give Monkey something to do. Oh, yeah. Work on your thing as well. Everyone's grabbing packaged survival meals. Taffy and Tara are synchronized and loving life. They're both going to be the most intelligent people on the planet. We're locked up for another 4 hours. I'm excited to see if we can get into this stockpile. I hope we can. Like, I want to get in there. That seems really cool. It could be just full of death, right? I mean, also the planet is burning down. That could be a problem for us eventually, but for right now, we'll be fine. In fact, I think it's sparse enough that I don't think the fire will reach us. So, you know, it's fine. Just let it burn. It can be hacked again. Oh, Trara. And they're already on it. Trara is quickly becoming my favorite colonist. Just don't get locked out again. And don't, whatever you do, don't trigger some, like, ancient security system that's full of mechs and violence. Please don't do that. God damn it. Detected again? Alright, well, 6 hours. 6 hours of other research we get to do. What is wrong? Observed rotting corpse. Oh yeah, okay, fine. If we're going to be walking around the back of the house for some reason, I guess let's put these pricks in a hole. A mosquito, since you literally just saw them, congratulations, you get to do it. You botched, wait, how did you botch digging a hole in the ground? How did you manage that? It's a hole. How can you screw up a hole? We've got 3 days left to hack this ancient stockpile. And 2 hours. 2 hours remaining until we can try again. Where is There is Taffy, hold on. Oh, tending. We're finally tending to the animals. Good. We're tending to the burn scars. Right before they fully heal. Perfect timing, guys. Alright, well now we don't have rotten corpses behind us, making us feel sad. Reminding us of the futility of life on Rimworld. Go get him, Trara. You're the smart one. It does look like they're throwing up. You know, it looks like they're vomiting knowledge. Oh, this is not our home. Hold on. Sorry, let me fix that. Everybody carry on. Just ignore the burning. It's fine. 13 hours? At least you leveled up your intellect, I guess. Sorry, that was probably loud. Okay, I don't think we're getting into the stockpile. I want to get into the stockpile, but Trara just does not seem capable of it. Oh, Taffy, sorry. Research. Spend time with your wife, with your husband. Alright, never mind. Terrar's gone. No, it was worth a try. Oh, no, here we go. No, now Taffy's gone. Fuck's sake. They refuse to spend time together. Oh, no, there we go. Look at that. Look at them bonding. Doesn't it feel good? They're not talking at all. They're working in resolute silence. Guys, speak. Terrar is better friends with Humps. Oh, I should have let Taffy rescue. Yeah. Oh well. Yep. See, it's ticking down. What's Taffy's opinion? I imagine it's exactly the same because as far as the game's concerned, they literally just met. There's a fucking vulture. Excuse me. Hello. I will own a vulture. Is it trainable? Oh my god, it is. What? You can tame and train a vulture. Which does that mean I could like get like a hawk and have it attack my enemies? It's very, I imagine, useless in this game, but it's still something I want to do. I want to have a falconer. The royal falconer. Look at Monkey making shit. Yes. Does everyone have robes yet? We actually do have 4 robes. Look at that. Fantastic. Is everyone wearing robes? No. Alright, let's put everyone on Shaolin style. I think it's time to get everybody on the same page. There we go. Put the robes on. We're making them for a reason. Everyone's fully healed from the burns. That's good. No one has anything to do. That's less good. Terrar's asleep. Can we hack this yet? 0.3, 0.2, 10 seconds, 4 seconds. Are you slept? Slept enough. God, yeah, Taffy is just never leveling up intellect, huh? But maybe eventually. Hack it. Get us in there, Terrar. This is the run. This is the run. I believe. Let's do this. 290. 300. We're over halfway there. Terrar's hacking speed is going down because of what? Why? Light? Do you need light to hack good? I guess that makes sense. That's a shame considering you're both night owls. Yeah, Terrar's hacking speed is real slow now because it is dark. Sure, I mean, but isn't the keyboard backlit? I mean, come on. If it isn't, you're a hacker. You should know how to turn it on. And we're locked out for 9 hours. Alright. We have 200 left to go and only 2 days left to do it. I am not hopeful. Okay, so this is going to put out all of the fires that were getting pretty close to us. That's great. How did this bunny rabbit survive? It's just in the middle of the fire. Like nothing happened. Please don't lightning strike my animals again. For the love of God, don't do that again. Well, life is good. We could explore more of these buildings. I don't know. I guess Vulture has nothing better to do. If you're just going to be wandering, let's get a wandering into places unknown. Let's go down to speed 1. Okay, empty room. Good, keep going. A rat. An attack rat. We should kill it. No, everything seems fine. Alright, carry on. In here. Run. Run. Run! Humps, get in here. Honestly, everyone. What about the insects? Are they really keeping the fucking door open? Like, how do the insects keep the door open? Are we serious? This always bothers me with this game. Alright, they're going back. They're going back. Don't shoot Vulture, for the love of God. Alright, so they can't open the doors now. Or can they? They can open doors. These insects are really quite smart. Alright. Animals attack. Get in the doorway. Get closer so you don't miss. Fantastic. Fantastic, good shit. Vulture, go ahead and heal. Everyone else, keep pressing forward. We can open that medicine pallet too, actually. It's perfect. Oh, wait. What? Where did you come from? Locust, huh? Alright, the area is safe. Keep attacking. And who has the animal? It is Sam, right? Go help. Everyone else, go back to whatever it was you were doing. We did it! Everyone's happier. Vulture needs healing, and who can do that? Let's open this too. Alright, life is good. I think that's enough adventuring, though. Because that was scary. That scared me. Yeah, who heals? It is Humps, right? Jesus, why is Humps so hungry? Are you going to eat now? Yeah, you consuming berries. Okay, good. Please eat. Tending to Vulture. Yeah, it looks like Humps is the one. Yep. Fantastic. Alright, that was terrifying. Worth it, because, I mean, we get some insect jelly and other things of that nature. We aren't making survival meals out of that, right? Because no one likes insect meat. No, okay, good. We're just making kibble. Perfect. I don't think animals care too much. 19 medicine. Holy shit. Yes, please. That was worthwhile. Actually, speaking of worthwhile, today has been a good day. And I think we should save it while it's still a good day. A good day. The colony is growing. Research is flowing. And the rhymes have ended. I think it's good. This feels good. I'm happy. Raids are arriving in 2 days. Are we ever going to attack this ancient stockpile entrance? I really hope so. I imagine there's good shit in there. We shall see. We shall see next week. Play the music. Oh, it is. It's just in between. There we go. Alright. Well, that is going to be that for today. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I appreciate you all immensely. We'll be back tomorrow with more of our multiplayer Valheim with our dear friend Ryan Craft. And progress on the Final Fantasy 16 video is going strong. We are tidying up some extra pieces. We are neatening the edges, getting the last bits of editing done, the last bits of footage, and I should have a release date for you soon. That's my critique for Final Fantasy 16, a game series I have long adored, and 16 gave me a lot to think about. And I hope to share those thoughts with you, and I hope you find them interesting. So yeah, expect that from me soon. If you want to see what else I've done as far as critiques go, I released one on Dark Souls, and that was pretty well received, actually. People seem to like it. People seem to think it was good. I was pretty pleased with it. And if you do check it out, I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, have a fantastic rest of your evenings, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. See you tomorrow for more Valheim. There will be a roof. There will be a roof. But yeah, have a good one. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe, and I shall see you all next time.